Sword Envoy. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video, fellas. This is a lot more than an elimination mode, and hopefully I didn't blast your ears off with that super long intro music, but hopefully we compressed a little bit and we'll be okay. So, I don't think I've battled this guy. I don't think we fought in elimination mode before, and as I've gone up in total stats, it becomes apparent that elimination mode scales with your total stats, not with your tiers, so that was an incorrect belief held by the community. So this is gonna be spicy. He's got a bunch of damage, a bunch of speed. I'm very fearful for his attack all skill. That could probably wipe my team. He's got a nearest enemy, furthest enemy, and so let's see how this goes. If things go well, I plan on rolling a bunch of chips, because that's actually the focus of this video, but I'm using Elimination Store to buy chip materials, so we'll see all of that. And then also, I think I've got some monster coupons, so I might try to pull for Speed King if he is still there. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's get into this one. I'm probably not bringing the best team that I should be bringing, but we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it, boys. So it's gonna be a long one. If you watched the last video, I rolled 5.5 thousand chip mats plus some re-rolls. Ooh, we're starting off with SP. I like it. I like it. And we got one damage mitigation. We got a bunch of DPS stuff that's I'm probably gonna destroy half of it in this video. There, he is right there. I have already forgotten what the debuffs are. So enemy crit damage, he can't crit, so crit damage on him should do nothing. We're losing lifesteal, no one cares. They're getting strike, they're getting smite. It's called smite now. For the next 5 minutes, it's called smite. And so that is gonna be terrifying. Him plus smite, 10%, that's actually quite scary. Enemies deal more damage as they lose hit points, up to 30%. At the beginning of the battle, all of your heroes lose 10 SP. So we got a bunch of SP, we're gonna lose it. Can we sneak the corner? Yes, we do. We're straight to the boss. I am enjoying this. This is probably the best chance of this run, but let's just see. He's gonna hit first and he's gonna hit team and it's gonna be bad. He's gonna hit me once and then I thought he was gonna go again. So, okay, he did not. Don't really know what the other guys here do. I don't really expect too much from them. I'm just trying to decide, do I wanna snipe out the boss, which probably is the correct answer, or do I wanna just use that big damage all skill? I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna do it. He's probably gonna do very close damage to the boss, as well as damage everybody else. So I can't really not do that one. And then here, we're doing it again. We are going to attack random. It's just too good of a skill not to use. Attack random here. Well, there's 3 enemies, so I will do the attack all skill. So we're cleaning this up. For some reason, the enemy is, I was about to say, he is saving SP. That's a little bit scary. What is he gonna do with that? But we did feel it, of course. So we're gonna start to do some potions. I don't have any. I probably should use the decent medium ones, but I'll save that for campaign. We're gonna do some campaign videos in a little bit. And hopefully my campaign series, which I should have put on a different playlist. I might actually go back and do that retroactively, but I should have done that. Because I got a lot of Bit Legends videos and it's becoming a mess. So anyways, all right, we gotta reflect on that. We lost one of our dudes. I am going to do the attack random. Ooh, Moonlight. Hello, Moonlight doing big things. And the reflect takes him out. Whew, okay, that's pretty easy. That was gonna be spicy. There we go. We can go on autopilot and I can bring the remaining brain cells that I would use to do the combat and I can try to talk a little bit better. So, what are we doing in this video? Because I've thrown a lot at you. I'm excited, you're excited, probably had too much coffee. You get it. We are going to get out of here. We're going to use our elimination points. We're going to get more chip mats. We're going to total things up, make sure I've got enough chip mats and gold, and we're going to roll and try to get our last damage reduction. Minor chip is what I'm going to call it because they keep changing the names. We're going to get that knocked out. And you might say, well, but Gav, your damage reduction, you're already at cap. Why would you get another one? And the reason why is because if I get 4 more damage reduction or damage mitigation, I can take off 2 of my amps that don't have a second bonus. I can replace those with amps that do have a second bonus while I'm still at cap. And then the last thing is, if I ever do get Thunder Fury, it has 5% damage mitigation on it. So that would put me 5 over cap, which means I could actually replace my 4.5 damage reduction epic brain with any defensive. So I've got wiggle room. It's kind of good to have some redundant overcap just in your chip specifically, so that you can move stuff around, and as you get different gear, you can kind of roll with it. At the time of filming this, I'm still in the process of kind of just typing out my best in slot list. It's probably going to be all set pieces with Thunder Fury as an option instead of the set main hand. I'll probably go on Thunder Fury whether I want to or not. The only other swap option I really see is the helmet from Raid 8 that I've shown you in the Raid 8 video. It's got 2.5% damage reduction, so that would work out, and we'll see. But I'm just going to add up all the bonuses off the set and just look at everything on paper and see what's what. But yeah, I was never really thrilled when the tank set came out. It's got a ton of hit point percentage, and while that is good, I'm looking for other stuff. I want more dodge, I want more deflect, reflect, diversion, aka strong handshake, absorb things like that, more hard stats. Having a bunch of health is cool because surviving is cool, but you still got to heal it up. And if I absorb something instead, I'm getting shielding. If I reflex something, I'm speeding up the run, I'm dealing damage to the boss, and we've all had those runs where a reflect against a nasty raid boss has made the difference and kind of shut them down before they did some nasty attack all skill. Because if an enemy doesn't attack all skill to my team, they hit me first. If I reflect and kill them, I've just saved everybody. So that's big ups. That's called tanking, fellas. Anyways, it's just a convoluted way to say that I'm not that excited about hit point percentage. However, it's not nothing. It will help. And I'm headed towards 2,000 stamina, if not more. And then hit points is 6 times your stamina. So if I have 2,000 stamina, multiply that by 6. So that's what? 12,000 hit points. Yeah, did I do that right? And then if I'm getting like 40% more hit point percentage or whatever it is, we're going to be a big beefy tanky boy. So we're going to put that to use. I'm not 100% sure if hit point bonus is just multiplied off of your hit points. That seems like the way it should be, but sometimes things aren't that simple. So we'll see. What I could do is use a shielding ability, or just see how I get like the 577 shield per turn. That should be 5% of my hit points. So if you multiply that by 20, that's how much I have right now. So we can be clever and try to outmath the mathy boys. Dude, this battle's taking so long. This battle's taking so long, dude. But I don't want to quit it. All right, we're going to manual it. Hopefully I've got enough brain cells going on right now to chat and do this. But anyways, that's the game plan. So let's take him out with the furthest. Ooh, we didn't get it, but the reflect gets it done. And just another reason why reflect is so juicy. I do think for PvE, you do need a healthy amount. Let's mount skill this guy. Didn't do it. You need a healthy amount of absorb if you're a tank. There's a big gap. You get 70% damage reduction. You think you're a big boy, and things can still crush you. I mean, I've still been murked in my face on something that I've blocked, and my damage reduction was calculated as well, and it still chopped me up. Especially PvP. Damage is so high in this game. So you get the point. Hopefully that's the last battle. Is that the last battle? Can I get out of here? No, there's more. You're like, Gav, why don't you exit out? It's complicated, put it that way. Other stuff. I'm not doing anything with mounts until I've maxed out my gear. And again, the gear is probably just going to be all set pieces, possibly the Raid 8 helmet, maybe, and possibly Thunder Fury. Most likely Thunder Fury. So we'll see how it goes. But I think that I'm super close to just being as tanky as I need to be for Raid 8. We can do Raid 8, but it's heavier on the manual. If you have a really bad false start, you blink and I'm dead. So, and because of that, we got some folks, we're kind of in between. I did a video where I ran myself as one tank. We're kind of thinking maybe 2 tanks might be the way, a little bit smoother. Tank in the front, tank in the second spot. But that'll continue to evolve. You can do it either way. We just want to get it to 100% autopilot, and as players continue to gear up and whatnot. We've got a handful of players breaking 4,000 total stats, so I'm kind of right behind that. But here we are again, fighting these dudes. I'm telling you, if you make it to the end of the video, you will be rewarded with with chips. If the video gets too long, I will just put it in a second video. I mean, I'll be realistic about it. But this could be it. This could be my last day worrying about getting those little miner chips. Dude, you've got to stop healing. I hope that was a visual bug. I'm going to save 4 SP, and then I'm just going to try to do 2 attack furthests. I like the attack furthest more than the 1 SP attack closest because it's got 30% crit on it, and I think the crit makes up for the damage per SP. We didn't get a crit there. I mean, it's 30%, so that kind of makes sense. Dude. Get off me. And I think you get 1.5 pips of SP per turn. There we go. Finally got a crit. Let's take out this tanky snake that heals himself. Get off my screen. Let's go. Boom. Done. Okay. Oh, we're getting out of here. Other stuff. A lot of people, God, there's so much here, dude. I might just make a second video. A lot of people have started to make the Trail Goddess Hyper Legendary Fusion that was added. And so raid 6, 7, 8 bosses combined, Captain Planet style. She's doing things and stuff. And the people, they do like her. I'm still skeptical. I still want to do some spreadsheet kind of SP gain versus this and that. I think at face value, her 4 SP damage skill does not do enough damage per SP to make it work. I think it's still just better just to spam her 1 SP attack, which is like attack target or something, which is not a high multiplier, of course. So I'm kind of oh, this is gonna be a long video, dude. Yeah, I might just cut this one and just upload the chip video at the same time, at the same day. I don't know. Let's do that. Yeah. As always, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.